Hi there, it's Jennifer Trask, and today we are here with Melanie Caines from MelanieCaines.com. And Melanie today is going to talk to us about how she built her online yoga platform. Melanie, thank you for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be able to talk to you and for everyone to see what it's like to behind the scenes. So for those of you that don't know, Melanie actually has a full-time business. She owns a yoga studio in Newfoundland, Canada, where we're actually from. And she also leads multiple international retreats every year, yoga retreats. So building your online business was a total side hustle, which I think everyone watching is going to relate to, because that's how most people start. Awesome. So you have a full-time studio going. You've got your international retreats. Why did you decide to build online?
I wanted a project that was for me. So the studio is amazing, and we have lots of people working here, and that's great. And I just felt like I wanted to create more, and I wanted to reach more people. So the online business became a little passion project of mine, so that I could get to people beyond just our community here. I wanted to reach people on an international level.
Right. Yes, love it. And so you've been doing it for a little while now. You hit your first 100 subscribers in a few months. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a big one. What is something sort of surprising that you've learned so far on your journey about like online marketing? And because it's a different way to market than growing a local business.
Oh yeah. I guess you can rely on word of mouth, but not as much, right? And that's a big part of our success here, is that people will take a class and then meet someone on the street and say, hey, you should go take a class at Nova Yoga, it's great. But when you're reaching people so varied and vast as, you know, on an international level, then you don't know that these people are always speaking to each other. So
that's true.
there's been a just constant just trying to get at people, like figuring out how to reach people, how to entice people to try out the subscription, because a lot of people won't know me. So people in town will know me, will come take my class, come check out my studio, but online, people, you know, you're a stranger.
You're a stranger.
So getting people to trust you and like you and want to try on the trial and the services.
Right. So what's one thing that's really helped you grow up to this point in time, do you think?
The free challenges that I offer have been huge, and I was very skeptical, I will admit, when Jennifer told me about them.
Free?
So my first challenge I ran in January, and my goal was to have 100 people sign up, and I had over 1,300 people sign up, which was amazing. And it was so great, because all through the challenge I would get feedback emails from people saying, oh, I feel so good, and this is awesome, and that just inspired me to keep going and keep creating. And I had a lot of people then try the free 30-day trial after the free challenge, and then they've become subscribers. So I've done 3 challenges so far, and each time I gain more of a following. So it's a really fantastic way, and it's so incredible the way that the news about the challenge just gets out there.
Yes.
It's just all free marketing online, the word of mouth is spreading, and people really enjoyed them, and people really valued what I offered. That was a nice thing as well. People said in the email, like, thank you for creating this, thank you for helping me with this. And that's really fulfilling.
Yeah, that's really nice. And that's one thing I always say to coaches, like, because even though, I mean, you're in a form of coaching, I guess, but when people get to experience something, it's like, you know, when you're walking through the mall and you smell the cookie store and they have the free samples out. You're like, maybe I should try one of those.
Well, yeah. And I think that's why it was so effective, because instead of just looking at online and saying, oh, I could try this 30-day trial, it might be good, they actually got to experience for free and then realize, oh, damn, I feel amazing.
Yes.
I want to keep this going. I want to keep this going. So giving them a taste of the cookie
is
definitely crucial to get them.
Awesome. So Melanie, bringing this together, we worked together on it. What do you think were some of the benefits of working together to bring this to life versus if you had decided to go it alone? And figure it out?
I don't know that it would have happened alone. Maybe eventually, but it had been something that was in my mind for so long that I wanted to do. I would say years, but there was always something else that needed to get done.
Yeah,
so
I think a lot of people can relate to that.
And suddenly when you came on board and you were like, okay, what's the plan? We're going to do this. It was
Yes.
like, oh, yes, we are. We're going to do it. So it was definitely motivational, and also having someone to be accountable to,
Yeah.
you know, for deadlines or to get research done or whatnot. That was huge. It was like, well, it's like having a coach, like cheering
Yes.
you on, but also a lot of, and at times it was
basically
like
there was that.
And, you know, there were lots of ideas and tips about sharing and marketing and the challenges that I, you know, wouldn't have thought of myself. So, I don't know that this project would have actually happened yet if it hadn't been for you. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, thank you for doing the work, because, you know, I can tell you stuff, but
totally, yeah.
Ultimately it is up to you.
Yeah.
And so for those watching, what is something like a tip you feel you've learned? Because experience is the best teacher.
Mm-hmm.
What's something that you know now that you're like, ooh, maybe if I had known that a little earlier, but you know, that you could pass on?
Oh gosh. I don't know. I feel like I'm still learning. I'm always learning.
Oh, always. But, you know.
I guess to make sure that what you're doing, you really love and you're passionate about it, because it's, you know, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
A lot of work all the time. So if you're not feeling 100% about it, it's just going to it's not going to be enjoyable, and it's going to suck the life out of you. So just make sure that you really believe in it and you really want to do it, so that when the going gets tough, you can withstand that pressure and rise to the challenge.
Yes, that is very good advice. Oh. I feel the same way. Yeah. And so for those out there who are thinking, maybe I would like to have a business coach, what advice would you give to them?
To do it.
You heard the lady. Just do it.
You know, and I can see why there would be hesitation, but really, like, honestly, this project probably would not have happened. So I have this incredible business that's mine, that I pour my heart into, that I get to create in, and that is all because I sought out help. Right. And I'm very independent, so I like to do things by myself. So I know. You know, it's not always easy to ask for help, but sometimes you just need that little nudge, that little boost. Yeah. And, you know, connecting with someone that you actually connect with, and finding a coach that gets you and gets what you want to do, and that you can relate to and you feel comfortable with. I mean, I can see how that would be helpful. I mean, there were times when there was work that I was like, I don't want to do this. I want to do this, but I trust Jennifer, so I'm going to do this. So I definitely
it all worked out.
It all worked out. So far, so well. So I think having someone that you know and can relate to in terms of a coach makes a huge difference. Yes.
And vice versa on the yoga, because Melanie is my yoga instructor. That's how we re-met, because we actually knew each other from earlier years, but we re-met because I started coming to your yoga classes. And you taught me yoga. Mm-hmm. I know. She's very good. Oh. That being said, segue into if people want to try yoga with you, how can they find you?
You can find me at melaniecaines.com/30 days free. And that will give you all the information you need to know about yoga-ing with me wherever you are.
I love it. We'll be sure to link that up in the notes. Any last advice to the side hustlers out there?
Just to keep going and keep doing it and keep believing and keep learning. And also I find that I've been in business now for 7.5 years, and I'm starting to realize now the importance of balance. And so, you know, you put yourself out there a lot in terms of energy and attention. So just making sure that you're getting that back in some way, what inspires you, what nourishes you, and spending some time really taking care of yourself so that you don't burn out, because when you're burnt out, you can't serve anyone, especially not yourself. So keep striving for that balance.
And yoga can help with that. But it's very true though.
So do some yoga and stay balanced. That's my advice.
All right. And if you would like to contact me about business coaching, just go to the coaching page, and I look forward to hearing from you. So again, Melanie Caines, thank you so much, Melanie, and I honor you for doing the great work in the world. I'm grateful you're doing it. I know there are literally thousands of people who are as well. So
thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you. If you have any questions or comments for either of us, or you're in a side hustle and you want to tell us about it, put it in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.